What's up, guys? Evan Almighty 23 coming at you with a new video, and this one's an online game with the Cleveland Browns playing the Washington Redskins. And for you guys that want me to play with your team and whatnot, I have a lot of your guys' requests already recorded, and those videos will be coming out shortly within the next week. Alright, so basically, this guy was a good opponent. He had 100 some wins, about 40 some losses, so he was pretty good. But anyways, today we got a topic to talk about. I want to talk about middle school, like some middle school memories. And like middle school was a lot of fun for me. Now, when I was in middle school, I didn't really have that much fun. I didn't like it when I was there, but now when I look back at it, it was so much fun. You know, what I used to be able to get away with, what we used to be able to get away with. And basically I went to a private middle school. But it was kind of weird because when it came to high school, like every single kid except like 5 kids went to a private high school. So we had like a lot of bad kids in my school. Like we were like not really a private school. We were a private school technically, but we had a lot of bad kids. So we had a lot of fun, and most of the fun times were in the bathroom. Every single class, I swear, like every single guy would be in the bathroom hanging out. And like in the winter, we used to climb out of the window of the bathroom. We used to Alright, so out of the window of the bathroom, it was ground level, so you could just walk to where your classroom was. The classrooms were kind of underground, the basement. I was in the basement, so the classrooms are underground, and there's windows, and the teacher had one of the windows open, and there was snow on the ground at the time. We used to go out a lot, but this certain time there was snow on the ground at the time, but it was warmer out. You know, it was a warmer day, so the teacher had a window open. Well, one of the kids in my class decides to take a snowball and throw it through the window. Yeah, throw it through the window, and it goes into the classroom, and the teacher was dumb, and the teacher just thought it was someone outside, you know, or whatever. It was, oh my gosh, the things we used to do. And now I remember one time that basically this kid, you know, we're immature, so we're like in 8th grade, 7th grade, so we're like immature. So one of my friends decides to come behind and kick this dude in the nuts. So he kicks him in the nuts, and oh my gosh, this kid gets so mad, takes his head, gets his head in his palm and slams it into the wall. And our walls were like stone. They were like rock hard stone, and this kid's head bounced off the wall, and it was the loudest noise you will ever hear. Like, the kids that were in the classroom heard it and said they heard the biggest bang. Like, I don't know how this kid didn't have a concussion. He may have. He was laying on the ground for a while. Oh my gosh, it was crazy, man. And another thing we used to do, we used to open up the ceiling, because we had those like cardboard ceilings where you can push them up. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But we used to put like cologne up there. I don't know why we put cologne up there. It was like the sample cologne. It wasn't like the big ones. It was like the sample axes that they give out for free. And we would have those. And what we do with those is we would tie them with tape. We would tie them to where it would press down the button, and then we just throw them in someone's locker or whatever, and they just keep going off until they're empty. Or we used to put this is gross, but like I said, we were immature. We used to put bananas in the ceiling and just let them rot throughout the whole year, and just see like how gross they got. Oh my gosh, I don't know why we did that. Now when I look back at it, it's hilarious, but I don't know why we did it. Like, it's just like, why was I doing that? Why were we rotting bananas in the ceiling? And there was one time my mom actually was working at the school at the time. She was a teacher. So I was fooling around, and I was standing on top of the bathroom stall, and I was climbing up in the ceiling to get something out of there that we keep in there. I don't know. But anyways, the principal walks in, and I'm standing on top of the stall in the ceiling, and it was like awkward. It was like a 5-second stare, like we're just staring at each other for 5 seconds. I'm standing on top of this bathroom stall, and he's staring at me, you know, just walking in the bathroom, and I'm just like, sorry. And he goes, do I have to tell your mom about this? Like, he was a cool principal, though. He didn't care. Like, we go to his office when we wanted to skip class, and he'd seriously let us. He'd be like, what, you want to help me make some decisions? That's what he would say. So he's pretty cool. But, you know, he just told me, he's like, you know what? He's like, I'm not going to tell your mom. We'll just keep this between me and you. But if it does happen again, I will tell your mother. So I was like, oh, shoot. You know, I was like, that can't have that happen. What else did we do? We did so many things. We fooled around so much. We would take apart the bathroom stalls. Like, by the end of the year, we only had a couple bathroom stalls still up. We would freaking unscrew these. We'd take them apart. Oh my gosh, we were bad. We would stand on the sink, and there was a hole in the ceiling. And this school looked like a prison. The hallways, in the basement especially. And there was a hole in, so you could stand on the sink and see into the girls' bathroom. Now, you couldn't see them going to the bathroom, but you could see the entrance. So we would stand up and whisper things to them when they walk in and stuff like that. It was weird, but we had a lot of fun. A couple kids got expelled. The one kid got expelled for, he was walking behind kids and lighting their hair on fire. And he was lighting his own on fire and putting it out. There was 2 kids that got expelled for, they touched a girl or something on the bus. Both of them, I don't know, something like that. I don't even know the whole story. I just know they were expelled. Let's see. Can't even think of who else. I think there was some other kids that did get expelled too. But it was a lot of fun. If I think any other stories, which I'm sure I will, I'll do another commentary on this, because there's lots of stuff, you know, I have to say, because we did have a lot of fun, and we did do a lot of things back in middle school. One fun thing is, oh my gosh, every morning I would do the flag. Me and 2 other friends of mine would put up the flag. We would attach it and raise the flag every day, and that was so much fun, because we'd stay out there for a long time and be late for school. Like, we would just stay out there and act like it took, you know, 5 minutes, but it really only could take 5 minutes, not even. So that was a lot of fun, just doing the flags. And it's in kind of a rough neighborhood, so like, it was funny, like, these, you know, guys would walk by, you know, these homeless guys, which I feel bad for, but the things they would say, because they're schizophrenic and all that, so the things they would say to us, they would talk about politics and stuff, try to talk about politics. Oh man, because that was back when Obama was first getting elected. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. So it was pretty funny. You know, some guy came up and Obama's running against John McCain. And the guy goes, that John McCain's crazy, man. He don't know what he's talking about. I like Obama. Screw John McCain. We're like, it's John McCain. You know, we're just looking at each other. We're like, all right, okay. But, you know, that was so much fun. When I look back at it, it's like, you know, you still want to be a kid. So all you guys in middle school, have fun. Because you're going to look back at it and you're going to say, man, I had a lot of fun. And all you kids going into high school and stuff, have fun. Because When you look back at high school, it will be fun. That's the way it works. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got the W, and until next time, peace.